Day 5. We're halfway done from Fear to Joy Challenge. My name is Enchantress Shane, and today's the 5th day of the challenge. Welcome. So, I want to tell you right off the bat, in case you're a 5-second listener, today's challenge is to post something that you do that shows your self expression. The two things that are really pivotal to how I work with people, how I am with friends, you can't mess this up and you can't get in trouble. And those two things open up the doors of permission. So I teach a group, I guide a group called Trust Club. It's a Trust Club membership, and we use these 5 ways to self express. So hopefully, this will lend itself to something that you can do. And if you're in Trust Club, I really am excited because people will see, oh, that's why those folks are amazing. Because they're being guided by Shane. Is that shitty to say? No, but it's true. Okay, movement. So physically moving yourself, even if you're just using your hands when you talk. Some people do a lot of this. All of that is self-expression. Of course, dance. Number 2, communication. The way you connect with others, the way you show up when things are uncomfortable or awkward or intense, or just on a daily basis. So, any of these you can do as your challenge video, and it doesn't have to be extreme. I am a fan of getting out of your comfort zone, but don't traumatize yourself. Don't put yourself in a predicament where you're going to run into hiding for the rest of your life. If you're working with me already, I do expect you to take advantage of this because you know the power of having other people and community who are like, yeah, you did it. Great job. Your environment is really crucial to how you self-express. If you live in clutter and chaos, that's an expression of your inner life. And when you wake up and look at that, it doesn't feel good. And this goes even if you have kids. I've been to so many friends' houses who have kids and they have toys all over the house. I know it's not easy, but give your kid a space. Even if you have a small apartment, it is not an excuse to keep shit all over the place. I had a friend, he used to keep paperwork on the stove. Like, I'm not saying you have to be a feng shui maniac, but like, A, let's be safe. But B, keep it so that you're like you have more clear space than not. And listen, I love stuff. I love self-expressing myself with the artwork in my house. Like this painting I made, it was inspired by a snail. We have snails at the end of my block, and they take these little roots and they make little slime, and that's it. Let's keep moving. What else do we have? That's my processing area. So I have all those hats, and to self-express, I keep all my stuff. Like I have this beautiful chair. I just did this too, so I'm super psyched to show it to you. This is my processing area of like, I'll show you what's there. So I got these they're pewter little characters. I'm not quite sure what to do with them. They have different names. This one is 1968 to 1977. He's a consulting architect. So all of these little people, they're heavy, really heavy, express themselves. Goose down time. Looks like she's making a blanket of some sort. So I have a whole little box of these library books. Like this is my processing area of things that don't yet have a home. Should we keep moving? My entrance. And you know I always sit over here. There's my kitchen. So when you're expressing yourself, it's important you like what's around you. If you don't, your life will feel scattered and messy and like nothing flows. When I get up in the morning and my couch is super clear of books or papers or piles, I feel like anything is possible. When I wake up and there's a mess, I'm like, okay, I need to get to that first. And then the rest of my day is delayed. The next piece of self expression is getting dressed, what you wear. Now, today I have no makeup, a black long sleeve shirt, and just some shorts and really plain shoes. So, your self expression, this is a self expression, does not mean you have to go over the top. When I work with people, it's like, I don't want them to look like me. I want their full self expression to be their authentic expression. And that is a journey in itself. And then the last piece of how I work with people in all areas, but mostly in Trust Club because it's that focused, is their creativity. I said it this morning. I think that everybody should have something that they're known for making, whether you sell it and it's a business, or you make it and you give it as gifts, or you just decorate your house with it. Let's do a review. Ready? Movement, some kind of physical movement, even the way you talk with your hands or your hands on your hip, it is some kind of self expression. Number two, communication, all forms of communication, the way you communicate in conversation, the way you talk to yourself, your environment, your house, your apartment, your room, your bathroom, all these things really matter. How you dress yourself, your makeup, if you're a woman or a man. Men wear makeup these days. Maybe they always did. And then your creativity, your self expression. And it also doesn't need to be something that you show anybody. It could be your poetry, it could be through writing, through art, through doodling. It's really important to get, I always liken it to a dog's anal glands. Let me explain. When a dog's anal glands get full, you have to bring them to the vet. They're really uncomfortable. You have to bring them to the vet, or you could do it yourself, but you can bring them to the vet and they do something really like squeeze, and then the poop or whatever, the anal gland muck comes out, and then they're relieved. So if you're not finding a way to self express, if you're just going through life, doing your to do list, being sad that you missed out on something, you could change it in an instant, just like that. And I've done it for you a million times. So today I am not physically dressed up, but I am still self expressing. I can't help it. If you put me in a room with somebody who's talking about something that I disagree with, you're going to get all kinds of faces from me. I can't hold that back, and I don't want to. Um, in communication, sometimes I don't want to communicate with my face. And then I have to share, like, here's what's happening for me. And it could be really awkward, but wouldn't it be nice to have tools to work with that instead of avoiding it? Okay. So today's challenge, I look forward to seeing your videos, your posts, your images, however you self express. And so I wonder what that will be. I wonder what I will see. And some people have asked me some really good questions. I'm posting every day, and then I leave it up on the page. So you can go watch old days. I've been really keeping it short, around 10 minutes a video. I don't know how long I am now. Oh, 8 minutes. And then you can start at any time. This is a menu. Do as much or as little as you want. Even if you don't do any of the challenges, follow some of the people that are doing them and be like, you're great. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for sharing yourself. It's so vulnerable to put yourself out there. I've been doing live videos, I would say, since like 2009. Whenever live happened, my soul needs to be celebrated in this way. It just makes me feel energized, alive, happy. And so, why wouldn't I access it? And I guarantee you, at some point, it will give you energy as well, not just from me, but from you doing it. All right, I'm having some sisters over tonight, and we are going to make art on this self expression day. So, I invite you to do the same and share it with me. I'm really excited. I'm also really excited about going to the dentist this week. I have been, one of Elizabeth really gave me a beautiful compliment because it's not easy walking around in the middle of dental work. And It's vulnerable. So thank you all. I'm not stopping these videos because I'm missing a tooth. Like, that's cool. Pirates were missing teeth. Anyway, that's it. Now I'm rambling. Have an amazing day and find, oh, I know what I want to end with. We're all self-expressing all the time. What I'm inviting in is intentional self-expression. And that can be anywhere, anytime, right now. You could sing, you could snap your fingers, you could make a puppet on your finger, and it seems frivolous. And it seems like, oh, it's a waste of time. It's stupid. That's cute for Shane, but not for me. I bet you your day will be different if you do something completely different. And it could be silly, and you don't have to tell anybody else, just me. And if you're the super sensitive, super shy, how much closer can I be to you? If you're the super sensitive, shy type, send me a message. Hello, I'm available. All right, everybody, have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for watching. See you soon tomorrow for day 6.